The love triangle, Baoyu, Dayu, and Baochai. Baoyu and Dayu, a deep spiritual relationship filled with tears and poetry. But Dayu is so jealous and sensitive that her love becomes painful. Shui Baochai. Another cousin, beautiful and sensible, representing the ideal traditional woman. Calm and composed, she is admired by the family, who see her as the perfect wife for Baoyu. Between these three, a love triangle forms that leads to the great tragedy. Life in the mansion, splendor and magic. At its peak, the Jia family mansion was like a world unto itself. Luxury overflowed from its walls, and daily life flowed like a river carrying poetry, music, jealousy, and schemes. By day, it was bustling with activity. Servants hurried through the halls, ornate carriages transported guests, and the kitchens emanated the aroma of rare foods. By night, the mansion glittered like an illuminated city, where red lanterns cast a mythical glow on every corner. Evenings of poetry and music. In the grand view garden, the girls gathered around ponds and flowers to exchange verses of poetry. Lin Dayu would recite her sorrowful verses as if foretelling her own fate. Baochai would counter with balanced poems that exuded rationality and serenity. Baoyu appeared like a child in love with poetry more than anything else, describing the girls as if they were rare flowers and joining them in play and debate with tenderness. Sometimes, zither and flute players would accompany them, turning the gathering into a magical night where words blended with melodies. Life among the girls. The garden reserved for the girls was a feminine kingdom. The girls shared secrets and laughter, sometimes plotting playful pranks, and quarreled out of jealousy for Baoyu's affection. The maids filled the atmosphere with their little stories. Some dreamed of love, while others resigned themselves to a fate of obedience. In their leisure time, they would embroider fabrics, arrange flowers, or prepare perfumes and herbal medicines. Jealousy and hidden feelings. Dayu, despite her deep love for Baoyu, often cried when she saw him showing favor to Baochai or one of the maids. Her tears were not just weakness, but an expression of an inner fear of loss. Baoyu would alternate between soothing her with gentle promises and being drawn to the gentleness of others, creating an endless chain of emotional scenes. One night, when Dayu was gravely ill, Baoyu sat by her side, reading her poetry and wiping her tears, a scene where love and anxiety mingled, leaving a deep impression. Banquets and rituals. The family held grand banquets on holidays, where men and women gathered in an atmosphere of formal festivity. Dishes of roasted duck, bird's nest soup, and rare tea served in jade cups were presented. These banquets were not just about food, but were a display of power and wealth, an opportunity to affirm the family's status before guests and officials. The shadow behind the magic. Despite this prosperity, there were threads of anxiety. Some family members were sinking into debt and extravagance. Servants spoke in secret about the injustice of their masters or about incidents of theft and minor scandals. Visitors from the imperial court sometimes brought unsettling instructions, a reminder that favor could be fleeting. A world of magic and wakefulness. The mansion, then, was a strange mixture, a paradise of poetry and beauty on one hand, and a house teeming with anxieties on the other. By day, it blossomed like a radiant flower, and by night, it hid within its walls tears and secrets known only to a few. It was the world of the Red Chamber, where every moment of splendor held within it the seed of collapse,
Kindly, if you like our work, support us with a like, encouragement, comment, or share so that the benefit may spread.